Here's the United States champion then. Luke Harper hosting an open challenge here tonight. As our first match of part 2 of this all-out pay-per-view. I wish you a very warm welcome back. And without further ado, let's see who Luke Harper is going to be facing. Oh my god. There is no way. The man supposedly retired by Seth Rollins after a buckle bomb at Night of Champions is here. The Vigilante, Sting, and he is here ready to take that United States Championship from Luke Harper. What a match we're going to have ourselves here. Let's get right into this one. Here we go then. United States Championship on the line. The first defense in this universe mode. And it's going to be Sting versus Luke Harper. Luke Harper, of course, off the back of a loss in his last match, which was a non-title match against Matt Hardy. And I'm going to Sting in this one, who instantly reverses Luke Harper. Now looking for a suplex. Delivers it with impact. You've gotta wonder, is Sting ready for this match? Splash connecting. But look at the wear and tear it's putting on Sting's body. Only moments into this one. Samoan drop. Again connecting. And in the early stages here, Sting is looking good. Luke Harper now with a reversal. Straight into the roll-up. Trying to get the quick victory here. Sting counters into a roll-up of his own. But back and forth we go. Luke Harper again. Sting escaping. Throwing Luke Harper onto the ropes. He delivers a kick to the back. And you've got to say that Luke Harper, certainly the younger of the two, the fresher of the two, he is much more in his prime than Sting. It would be a major upset if Sting were to capture that United States Championship tonight. But he's looking good. German suplex connects. Sending him off the ropes. Ducking underneath. Leapfrog. Sting with a backhando. Card with a left and a right. Big one from behind. And just throwing Sting across the ring. But Sting counters with an elbow. He's got a signature here. He's going to hit the tombstone pile driver. Into the pin. Could that be enough? 2 count. No. Harper's out of it. A Sting now. Could he be looking for the Scorpion Death Drop? Not just yet. Powerbomb. Bridging into the pin. But Luke Harper quickly out of it. He has been a formidable force, Luke Harper. Not only here, but in AEW. Not only here, but in WWE, sorry. Where he has been Intercontinental Champion. And he has been Tag Team Champion. With Eric Rowan. Certainly an underused talent in my opinion. But he's being picked apart here by Sting. Delivering a clothesline. And a big right hand punch. He's looking at Luke Harper. Like, yeah, who are you? He's the Vigilante. He's throwing Luke Harper all over the shop at the moment. Perhaps looking for a DDT there. But Luke Harper counters with a knee. Not for long though. Luke Harper on the ropes again. But again counters with a fireman's carry. Sting reverses that. Good sequence here by these two. Harper countered with a right. And just again tossing Sting. The fragile body of the supposedly retired superstar and a sidewalk slam that's not going to help the back. Already in yellow body damage. But Sting counters. Harper on the ropes here. Driven out to the outside. Remember, Luke Harper, as much as he may be a lesser superstar in this match supposedly, he does have that champion's advantage, and Sting gets him back into the ring quickly. Just playing up for the fans. What could he be looking for? Scorpion Death Drop perhaps? Yes! It connects. It hits. And now into the Scorpion Deathlock. No. Harper counters. And Sting's managed to find his way out, but he's on the apron. This could be dangerous. Looked for a big right. Sting counters. Up to the top rope. I'm not sure how wise this is for Sting. But he's going for it. Went for the crossbody. And Luke Harper counters. Into a slam. And now setting up for that clothesline. And devastating. Almost taking Sting's head off. And that will do it. No! An early kick out by Sting. And Luke Harper cannot believe it. A finishing move which is normally hit with such perfection that you can rarely kick out. And Sting is out of it. Even before the 2 count, I believe. The sit-out powerbomb can't do it either. Now Luke Harper is trying to keep Sting on the ground. Bold tactic. But it looks to be paying off for him well at the moment. Just trying to build some momentum. Slamming the face of Sting into the mat. Now working the arm as well. Luke Harper in control here. But not for long. Sting counters. With a knee. Harper back with a kick. And a super kick. No! Missed the super kick. Sting into the roll up. 1, 2. A kick out. Nearly a 2.5 count for Sting. Could have been going for something there. Luke Harper though counters it. A second sidewalk slam. And this could be dangerous. Luke Harper once again setting up for that clothesline. And unfortunately, it looks to be the end for Sting. No! How on earth has Sting kicked out of not 1, but 2 discus clotheslines? And Luke Harper, I'm sure you can see, is beyond belief here. What else can he do? What more does he have in his arsenal to put away Sting and retain that United States Championship? Into the Fireman's Carry now. Out of it! Scorpion Death Drop. Went for the Scorpion Deathlock. But he can't hit it. Sting back to his feet though. Into the comeback we go. 2 clotheslines. And a third. Harper into the corner. Stinger splash. And the third time's the charm. Right in the centre of the ring. Stepping through. Scorpion Deathlock. Devastating. But he can't quite get it. Luke Harper. He's fighting it here. He's fighting it. And you've got to admire the heart there. Because Luke Harper has just fought his way out of the Scorpion Deathlock. Arguably one of the best, undoubtedly one of the best submission moves of all time. And Luke Harper has just busted Sting open with a headbutt. Went for that clothesline. Went for a military press. But Luke Harper countered into a DDT. And Sting, he's saying goodnight, says Luke Harper. And a massive third discus clothesline. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. You've got to be kidding me. 3 kick out. And Luke Harper saying, that was 3, ref. That was 3. Sting turning to face the official, who was looking, perhaps like me, he might call this one off. Sting's not looking in great shape. What's he... He's gone for the baseball bat. He's gone for the baseball bat. The signature bat of Sting. And Luke Harper countered it. And Luke Harper hits a clothesline again. Not quite the discus clothesline he was looking for before. But up to his feet now. Sting. Irish whip. How much has he got left in him? He's not got the momentum. And he took his time to hit that Stinger splash. And Luke Harper has taken advantage into that signature facebuster. Into the pin. Harper's feet are under the ropes. And Sting barely managing to escape. That was the one signature move we hadn't seen Harper hit, and he's had to go for the pin again. He just cannot quite believe the resilience of this man, especially with his age. But maybe a 4th discus clothesline. It's countered. It's countered by Sting. But Luke Harper's out of it. And a super kick. What a super kick. And wrenching the arm. Into the pin. But Sting again kicks out. Wait a second. The lights went out and Sting turns behind Luke Harper. Scorpion death drop. He looks at the official. He looks at Luke Harper. He sees him get up. And why is Sting not gone for the pin here? He's not gone for the pin, but he's taken out Luke Harper again and again. Why, Sting? Why? Big clothesline to the official. Grabbing the bat, but Luke Harper back up to his feet. Irish whipping Sting into the corner. Just dragging him to the centre of the ring. Sting could have had the United States Championship. He almost certainly did. The devastating Scorpion death drop from behind. Now Sting is sitting in dark red head damage. Perhaps a facebuster here. No, counter by Sting. Counter by Sting. And a big stomp. And the referee getting rid of that baseball bat. And Sting was furious. To the outside. Getting the sledgehammer from under the ring. Looked like he was perhaps about to use that. Inside we go. Thought about attacking the official with it. Kitchen sink knee strike. And a massive clothesline again to the official. Why has he not called off this match? And Sting has again got the bat, and this time he's gonna strike Luke Harper with it. No! It refuses to connect. And Luke Harper was trying to go to the top rope. Sting didn't let it happen. And he'll try again to get that bat. He wants to use that bat. And he's talking to the official, begging with him. Do not call this match. Wait a second, from behind? That looked a little low to me. Luke Harper sending Sting into the corner. A drop kick to the back. Sting back up to his feet. Clubbing him down. What a match this has been. And look at the face of Sting as a big boot connects. Into the pin. Purple head damage. 1, 2. No. Another kick out. I'm not sure what more Luke Harper can actually do. The resilience of Sting is beyond belief. And again, he's attacked the official. And again, he's attempted to use that bat, but he cannot do it. It's simply not meant to happen, it looks like. Another drop kick to the back. And Luke Harper. Sting has cost himself the United States title. And Luke Harper has retained. We saw a different side of Sting in that match, but it was a valiant effort. He almost certainly had the title at one point. But that man's retained. And that's one hell of a victory for him to kick off his championship reign. He holds on to that United States Championship as we move into our main event of the pay-per-view. Main event time then. And we're moving into that triple threat we've been preparing for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And out first, it's Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose, of course. He pinned Randy Orton in a triple threat of Jericho, Orton and Moxley on the Go Home show. And whoever pinned out of Orton and Moxley, if either of those got the pin of either each other or Jericho, they would gain and be added to the shot at the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And so here is Moxley, and let's bring out his two opponents. Here, out first then, it's the bastard. It's Pac. And he beat Moxley in a steel cage match to earn his shot, after which he was viciously assaulted by Jericho, the man who earned his opportunity beating Kenny Omega at Double or Nothing. And Pac sure doesn't look happy to see Jon Moxley standing in that ring. He's got another shot even after Pac beat him. But Pac's got to work past Jericho and Moxley tonight then. Let's see if he can get his hands on that gold. Finally then, he calls himself the best in the world, representing AEW. You can see that on the back of his trunks. Chris Jericho. And I'm sure he'd love to have that title around his waist the next time he makes his way out here on Tuesday Night Dynamite. That will be in 2 days' time. So without further ado, let's get into this triple threat for their new championship. There we go then, that beautiful championship on the line. Here we go then. It's Jon Moxley for me. And Jericho immediately getting out of the ring. There's certainly going to be some heel tactics employed by him in this match, as Moxley taking control early on, delivering a knee strike, and now staring down Jericho, who he hits with a forearm, pulling him back into the ring with a stunner, which actually sends Jericho to the outside, as he now deals with Pac, planting him. But he decides to focus his intentions on supposedly the best in the world. Tiger Bomb on the outside. And Moxley is on a mad one, but Pac athletically reverses, and a drop kick to the back of Moxley. And now a scoop slam Michinoku driver from Jericho, who gets an air raid bomb from Ambrose for his trouble, landing on top of Pac. And Moxley the last one standing at the moment. And he's going to leave Pac and Jericho to battle it out, as he grabs a chair from under the ring and just slamming that chair into Jericho. And Pac quickly trying to get Moxley to release that chair before he's hit with it. And Moxley almost throwing Pac on top of it. Jericho from behind throws Moxley back inside the ring. Only pinfalls and submissions can occur inside the squared circle, remember. It's not a Falls Count Anywhere match. Jericho knows that. He wants to get the pin as quickly as possible. And a big kick. Almost a double team there from Pac and Jericho. But Pac immediately attacking Jericho, who comes back, dragging the arm of Pac, throwing him onto the ground. Moxley is just going to let this happen. Jericho wrenching the leg of Pac. And now Moxley looking for the pinfall here. Just a quick roll up on Jericho, who kicks out. And now into another roll up. Schoolboy 1. Jericho again kicking out. Moxley trying to steal one early in this matchup. You've got to realise that these guys are going to do anything they can to get this title. It's Neville with the fireman's carry. Ambrose reverses it. The DDT. And that set him up perfectly. It set him up perfectly. Moxley with a kick. And the Dirty Deeds to Chris Jericho. Into the pin. 1, 2. And Neville. Or Pac breaking it up. And now delivering a snap suplex to Moxley. He could probably pin Jericho here. But instead focusing his attentions on the former Mr. Money in the Bank holder. Shot to the midsection. Pac now is looking at something there, but needs a drop kick for his troubles. And now Ambrose again with that old school Dirty Deeds. Not as effective as it used to be when he had it as his finisher, of course. Ambrose was trying to work the arm, but Pac comes back with a clothesline over the top rope, sending Ambrose to the outside. And he's just going to leave him out there, or not. He can't make up his mind here, it seems. But he delivers a side Russian leg sweep to Jericho. He was sure of that one. A bit close to the ropes there. 1. Jericho does kick out. Looked a bit dangerous. There's Ambrose with a backbreaker. A very nice combination there. Moveset of Ambrose is certainly advanced. But Jericho counters. Jericho counters, and look what he's got here. Yellow back damage for Moxley. And he's being torn apart here by the walls of Jericho. Pac's back in. Can he break it up? Jericho was sitting back on it then. Devastating effect. And Moxley's back to his feet. With the forearm strikes to Pac. Into the corner. Moxley looking for the Bulldog. But he missed it. Pac launched him over Jericho. Into the pin. And a quick kick out by Moxley. He's straight back up. And Jericho now with a code breaker. But Moxley with a clothesline from behind. Didn't get all of it. Jericho with a skull crushing finale. And now Jericho with a comeback of his own. Shoulder tackle. But Moxley sends Jericho to the outside. Up to the top rope though. Moxley's not spotted him. Double axe handle. It's Jericho. Takes Pac into the corner. Slamming in the face. Moxley's back in the ring. Unknown to Jericho. He went for something, but Jericho had it scouted. And Jericho with a code breaker to Moxley. But he's under the ropes. Nevertheless, Moxley kicks out. Not even a 2 count. But that looked like a rope break to me. And again, are rope breaks a thing in triple threat matches? That is somewhat a subjective opinion. As Jericho again tries to get the pin on Moxley, who kicks out. Big elbow to the top of the skull, and Pac was busted open in that sequence of events. And Pac now, after delivering a back suplex to Jericho, tries to pin Moxley himself. Moxley quickly out the big knee. And he's backing it up. He's backing it up. Jericho's nowhere to be seen. Dirty deeds. And now Moxley. He could have gone for the pin there. Instead, goes to the outside with the chair and attacking Pac with it, but he moves out of the way, eats a headshot for his damage, as Moxley again tries to hit the headshot on Jericho, who counters. Went for the code breaker. Ambrose reversed it. Jericho back up to his signature. Pac tried to take him out of nowhere, but a big clothesline. Jericho looking impressive, but back in comes Pac. Big Michinoku driver again. This time from Pac to Jericho, and Jericho's got his foot under the rope there. So we must have a no rope break scenario here, because that was almost certainly a rope break. Jericho nonetheless kicked out and now countered. Jericho up to the top. What is he looking for here? What is he looking for here? Jericho went for what looked like an avalanche code breaker. Pac moved out of the way. Moxley back in with a drop kick. And now Jericho's in trouble. Is he going to eat a dirty deeds? Across comes Moxley. Kick to the midsection, planting Jericho. And Pac just up on the apron taunting. And he's going to eat a backbreaker for his troubles. Now Moxley with the pin on Jericho. Can he get the victory here? Quick resilience used by Jericho. A big knee strike to the midsection from Moxley. You'd probably say that he's performed the best out of all the superstars here. As Jericho counters and hits him with the clothesline. Though all these performers have performed exceptionally, and we're barely 10 minutes into this match. And 3 big elbows from Jericho. Pac's back in. A cover broken up instantly by Pac. And a big right. Went for the kick. Pac countered. Single leg Boston Crab perhaps. Jericho could be in trouble here. The back of Jericho. An effective submission. But Pac releases it. It looked like he almost lost his grip there, rather than Jericho fighting out. Pac working the arm. What's he looking for here? Looked like something big. Moxley from behind. Dirty deeds. Another dirty deeds to Pac, and he's not done there. Chair shot. I went for a second chair shot, but Pac countered it. And planting Moxley face first onto the chair. Pac needs to hit something big here, but Jericho from behind. No. Turning Pac over. Can he get the walls of Jericho in? Moxley's out cold. Will Pac submit? He does. Jericho is the first ever AEW World Heavyweight Champion. The best in the world reigns supreme. That devastating submission, the walls of Jericho, getting the job done. We nearly saw a diving code breaker, but in the end it wasn't required. Chris Jericho is your new first ever undisputed AEW champion. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.